Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we're here for the season finale for Legends of Tomorrow. So last episode we left off with Nora. Well, she became the fairy godmother, which kind of sucks because now she's... Well, one, she has to do whatever Gary says, and she can't do anything without doing what Gary says. Her magic doesn't work otherwise. And she was sent to hell to help Constantine, and Constantine is stuck in torture because he chose Astra, who is actually corrupted now. I mean, they said that, well, John said that it's corrupted you, but I don't know if that's actually what happened, or if she just, like, if she let it. I don't know. Because she's saying how she'd be waiting for a long time if she had to wait for him. You know, the fairy godmother, or Tabitha, now has, I guess, her original form, or whatever. She's not bound by being the fairy godmother anymore, at least. I don't know if she's still supposed to be getting another vessel, or if now that she's completely free of the wand, then maybe she's not. And again, I don't know if Gary can, like, wish Nora free. I don't know if that's how the curse works or not. Zari left the dragon with her younger self, which I didn't think about it until during editing. But she left it with her younger self, so would she have a dragon in like now? Or would it take time for that to cement? Because that would also kind of explain why the age, or like if the dragon, like, it wouldn't have to excel, like its aging wouldn't have to accelerate. It could just be, you know, now Zari has a dragon from since she was young. I don't know where she would have hid it while the whole thing with Argus, when they became bad or whoever, unless maybe that's changed and somebody else is taking over hunting down metas. Yeah, I don't know where she would have hidden the dragon, you know, that still comes to be. Neron's trying to get a bunch of people sold by advertising his app, which is pretty clever, seeing as hardly anybody reads the terms of service, so they don't know about that. I mean, I don't know if they would even, like, what they would think when they read that, because I don't think anybody would believe, oh my god, I'm actually selling my soul to a demon. It could just, because there could be like a jokish way of saying, you know, you should read the fine print kind of stuff. You know, some people get goofy with contract or with apps like that. I guess I don't know. It's possible that people they just wouldn't assume, oh my god, I'm giving myself to a devil or a demon. Gary's back on our side, so there's that. I hope Nora and Constantine come back soon with Ray. Although I don't know what happened if they bring Ray back. Does that, like, automatically kick Neron out of his body? Or Neron have to, like, form his own body with Tabitha to be able to make him a body, or at least make his form solid, so that he doesn't have to worry about having a body. I don't know how powerful Tabitha actually is, so yeah, that's pretty much everything. So let's get into this season finale.
Who the hell are you?
Really? The dress doesn't sell it?
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Oh my god. He hatched.
Not what I expected his head to look like, I gotta say.
Brought him to school. What's going on,
Oh.
children?
Shh.
It's okay. He's my pet, Mitra. I named him after the
Run, children! It's a monster!
Apps. Crap. No!
I'm not doing this.
Well, this isn't helping. Come on, sir. Oh, oh, dang. I didn't expect her to be able to.
Damn pigs! I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, why are you trying to hit him? I guess he's a known criminal. But he hasn't seen her forever. Grab the staff.
We gotta go!
Grab the staff.
With me as your king, we will make Earth hell again.
Oh.
How are we supposed to defeat fear itself? I mean, people afraid of meta.
Will? Call Green Lantern.
The vault that it's being held in is practically impenetrable.
Oh, it's penetrable.
Oh my god. I love you, Rory.
Give it back when you're done.
Building Hayworld leads to an era of understanding and tolerance. The Anti-Meta-Human Act of 2029
She's gonna
never
disappear?
passes. Your parents live out their lives peacefully in Seattle.
God, I've been running that stupid program for so long, I've given up hope of it actually working. If this works, My brother survives. I never steal his totem back from Argus. I never joined the Legends.
You never.
Last 2 years wouldn't have happened.
Nora! John! We're just about to start another game of Giant Jenga! You gotta meet my old friend. Well, technically my new friend. We used to be mortal enemies.
Oh, hi, guys. You're just in time for the next round.
Oh my god!
When the world needs heroes, they answer the call.
We'll be at Hay World.
Where we will hit fun in the bullseye. And we'll give your children a flash.
What the fuck is going on?
And cut!
Guys, I feel like that would have worked a little bit better with the real Trinity.
Yeah, well, I asked, and they said hard pass.
We should have done a crossover.
Well, who needs the Trinity anyway, right? I mean,
The Trinity, that's awesome.
Enough.
Now, who else has a hidden talent?
Brilliant. Beautiful.
Wait.
Idiot!
Ow.
What were you thinking? Selling your soul to a demon?
Ray?
You
Doing the whole planet?
look, I didn't have a choice. He was gonna kill Nate.
You sweet, dumb son of a softy. Yeah, right. What a guy. I was sent here to torture him, but then we got to talking. Oh, it got really deep, man.
It really did.
It was about a girl.
Girl? What girl?
Doesn't matter. We should go.
Wait.
Say hi to the Legends for me, will you?
That was so weird.
Oh, I love those groovy guys. Jenga time!
What?
A demon is only as good as his word.
Okay, don't kill
If
him.
Neron
Come
breaks
on.
that deal, he'd be ejected from Ray's body. I could kill him.
Everyone, they're gonna love you guys.
All
Aw.
right, gang.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't call them heroes. Call them legends.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what daring do the legends of tomorrow get into today. You mean get to know them?
What if, getting to know them, we realize that we have nothing to fear?
Minotaur, your passion is music.
Well, what are you doing?
You show us what you got.
What do you mean no? Hey, no. This is bad. This is very bad.
Bloody hell, I know that sound.
Dragon, no!
Now all of you will bear witness to the birth of a new era.
That is a really good looking dragon.
Scared.
Come on, John. No! Get out! Oh, Jesus! Hit by a dragon. Oh! Dang, this friggin' Tabitha can fight! And she has magic. Little Zari!
Burn the child. Do it.
Oh! Careful when you dance. Oh!
No! Tabitha!
Oh! crap. Oh! How do we stop this?
My demon brethren, the door is open.
It's gonna take more than a musical number to stop this.
You may take me, Neron, but the legends will always win.
Whoa, what? He's not dead, right? Just
What's happening?
Looks like the deal's off, mate.
Nate, no!
Finish it off, John.
Gladly.
I'm going to sing this good morning. Take cover.
I return your soul to your body.
What's happening? Where am I? I'm in Hayworld? Everybody's here. No, Nate. No. No.
Ray.
No.
Ray, I'm so sorry. sorry. Hey, come on. Come on, you can't be...
Bring him back to life, Weasel!
So I wish I could, Rory. But that requires magic beyond my means, mate.
And he's with
Not
his
a
dad.
bad show, if you ask me.
Dad,
Hello, Nate.
I missed you so much, Dad.
I haven't been far.
I guess,
And I was right to believe that my boy and all his freaky buddies would see this thing through. There is a young cowboy who lives on the range.
His horse and his cattle are his only companions.
He works in the saddle and sleeps in the canyons.
Waiting for summer, his pastures to change.
if fear can be energy, it only stands to reason that love can be energy too.
Everyone, if you want to see Nate up and kicking, he needs to hear your voices right now.
We need everyone to hold hands.
And we mean everyone.
Are we really doing this?
Better fucking do it right now, Mick.
We're part of the circle this time.
Do you want him to stay dead? Come on, sing!
It's working.
I love you, Nate.
Zari though.
No. You're not in the temporal zone. We changed history. We changed everything.
I couldn't let you die.
Dude, you just came back to life.
It's like something's missing. Ray.
Oh, buddy.
I don't even remember
All
her.
the way to hell to stop Neron from killing me.
You would have done the same thing.
I kind of just did.
Yeah, you did.
Legends, our work here is done. Gideon, fire up the ship. It's time to hit it.
Cut down too soon.
Genghis Khan?
All of them. It's a real shame when someone doesn't get to fulfill their destiny. Don't you think? Everyone deserves a second act.
That's it? That's how you're gonna... They're just... So that's it then. They're just gonna end it like that? I mean... Why do we gotta lose Tala? I liked having her on the team, man. That's... God, I'm so... I mean, I'm glad Nate's alive. God, that was a really touching moment. All of it just... Or it was really sad, obviously, at first. And then seeing him with his dad, that was like a mixture of sadness and happiness for Nate, being able to be with his dad again. But so okay, his dad's dead. That was it. I thought that I completely forgot that was the thing. I was hoping that he'd come back, but he's gone. But he helped his son come back. I was thinking that I didn't say it, but I should have. But I was thinking that somehow that maybe John changed Nate, but I didn't know if he could do that. And then I'm not upset. I'm upset not because of the whole relationship thing, because I mean it did feel better towards the ending. It still is more just we're losing Zari or Nate. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe we were losing one or the other or both. And I hated that thought. I didn't want to lose either of them. I mean, it makes sense. Unfortunately, she's gone, so they don't even remember her. But in Legends, not in Legends, sorry, in The Flash, they remember Nora still. I wish that would have at least... But then they would have been heartbroken, and I don't know if I would have wanted them to feel that. But I feel like she wasn't really given much of a goodbye. Like, the actress is just gone. I mean, she's still alive, but why is the brother with the team? All that undone, or so much undone in that. And I was saying before how, like, unless something had changed, I didn't think that we were gonna end up doing that. Like, about how, Zari's family still are going through the whole meta hunt and stuff, but then they changed that because. So the world's still gonna know about monsters though, because their plan was to see monsters as they are, not just seeing them as scary and the fear, giving Neron abilities and stuff, or giving him the power to, open a gate into hell to let all of hell loose, essentially. But I mean, I didn't. If they were to, that wouldn't be good, because I mean that would kind of be. I kind of want them to mind wipe everybody. So if that gets done, that means as much as I don't. It's very selfish of me to say that. That like I'd want things to kind of be things would be set back if they're all everybody's like mind wiped about this event happening and being scared of monsters in the first place, like not even knowing that they existed. But then that would lead to Zari's family being hunted down and killed, and I don't want that to happen. God, it really sucks, dude. She's not dead at least, but she's not with us. Nobody remembers. That pisses me off the most, man. Nobody remembers that she was even there with them. Freaking almost all the finales made me freaking tear up this go around. Like, Jesus. Supergirl I don't think got me. But I don't think they were really going for an emotional ending too much. I don't think. I mean, it was sad when Red Daughter died, but it was, I don't know, it didn't. I guess maybe since we didn't know her that way. I mean, we know Kara, and it's Kara, but it's different. So we didn't, like, get too attached to her. I mean, I felt terrible because she didn't deserve that, but, like, with Oliver and Felicity, the separating from the rest of the team, Dig's not going to be with them. That's the original Team Arrow, and it's just like, man, that's kind of, it might be the, stop it. It might be the end of, last time we'll see them all together. I mean, yeah, because Emily's not going to be there, so, and then also seeing Felicity and Oliver having to part, that's something we've been, that's a pair we've been with through years. So, and then there's Barry and Iris, they had lost a daughter. That was a very tragic, heartbreaking moment for them, so, and now there's Legends. Freaking made me think that, well, he did. Nate died, and that freaking sucked. I hated that so much. I was thinking it was because, with his baby just recently been born, it was like before the break, before the mid-season finale. Still very recent. His kid's not a year old yet, so I figured he was gonna be stepping away from doing that to be with his family. Man, so what's Atala gonna do? I'm really sad she's gone. I mean, we just got her last season, but I mean, it's still like it sucks, and I'm trying not to get choked up right now. But it really sucks that she's gone. I mean, and I feel like it sucks because it doesn't feel like she got really I mean, obviously Nate was. I mean, they were all sad that she was gonna be going, or they were scared for her going when she came to Nate when he was dead, and then he was freaking out that she was there after he got over the fact that he just came back, and then there was that they hugged, and it was very like don't go kind of a hug, but then then she was just gone, and nobody had any memory of her, and it was just terrible. I don't, and it was so quick, like everything, like it ended good, and then it ended with Sarah and the rest rallying everybody, and then it goes to Astra, who's getting apparently I'm assuming all the bad guys, all the like baddest people from like throughout history. Genghis Khan. I know she got Joseph Stalin. I don't know who else she got. I forgot the other name. So I don't know. She had a bunch of coins there, and I didn't. Actually, let me see if I can read the names real quick. Charles Manson? Oh, Jesus. I can't. John. Dark Shadow is covering it a bit. AC. John AC Gacy. John Wayne Gacy? Oh, wow. Jesus. Why is she getting him? I mean, I know he's a big serial killer, but she has Genghis Khan. Well, she does have another Charles Manson, so I mean, there's that. But I mean, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be, but still, these are not good people. And Mary Tudor. Don't know that one. Is my ignorance showing? I think it might be. My history isn't the best. I can't read the Z. I can't read that one. Well, okay. The other ones just show like the heads, so I can't make out the rest. Was it cool? Yep, can't see that one. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting. Is that gonna have to? So are we fighting the baddest people next season or what? I don't know. Like, what's that supposed to be? Speaking of baddies from history, Vandal Savage. Did not expect that at all. That was freaking weird, and that was a total flipping character. He was sent there, wanted to torture Ray. Then they got to talking, and they're best of buds now, playing Giant Jenga. Okay. Man, he was losing a lot if he was screaming that much. Like, Jesus. Not very good, Ray. Come on now. So weird. Who's this? Oh, I love the part. I mean, whenever they're talking about they're both kind of fought over essentially Kendra in order to ask who this girl was. And Ray just dodges the question. Nobody. It doesn't matter. I love that. It was. I mean, it doesn't really matter, Ray. It was like years ago. It was like 3 years ago, I think, basically. And it's Nora, so it's. I'm pretty sure she'd understand, and she's way better. Not to be down on the actress. Just the character wasn't great. She didn't get much to do, except for saying saying that she was a barista all the time. But whatever. The dragon looked really good, by the way. I just remembered the infant dragon. That was adorable. That little square-looking head. Did not expect it to look like that, but it was so cute. I loved it, and then it became the Tabitha made it grow. Speaking of Tabitha, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, she forced it to grow, which is kind of what I was saying I was saying that its growth would accelerate. That's just the kind of dragon. Like some things, a dragon can grow instantly. Some it grows gradually. But no, yeah, it was Tabitha forced it to grow, and it looked pretty good. That was a really good looking dragon. Especially in like I don't know, CW. They did a great job. But yeah, Tabitha's just gone. The dragon, after she lost her staff, the dragon just ate her. Like, it just, in one fell swoop, just scooped her up, swallowed her whole. Didn't last. I mean, I wouldn't say she was easy to beat, but she was a relatively good fighter. Because she was holding her own against Sarah, which is not easy. I mean, she used magic also, but still, like, her staff work was pretty good. I did like Brandon's performance whenever he was opening the gate and yelling into hell and telling all hell to come out. Basically, he did a really good job there. I mean, it was definitely not Ray, that's for sure. You can definitely see the contrast when he comes back, and he's very different. Oh, I like that they brought the book back and they used that to basically help stop Neron. And I like how they mentioned. I don't know why they took it. I thought they were keeping the book. I didn't know that they brought the book to the bureau. I thought that stayed with us. But I get whatever. But I love that Ava was like, it's highly impenetrable, and then Mick just comes around the corner. Oh, it's penetrable, and just has the book. Mick going back to his roots, being a great thief. I love that when they did that with Snart too, in Flash season 3. Whenever he goes back in time and asks for Snart's help, brings him back in. Cisco was talking up Argus's security door and everything, and what was it? Wow, I forgot how long it took him, but he's like, I don't know, 30 seconds, I must be slipping, or something like that. I loved it. I love it's like showing just how ridiculously, unrealistically good of a thieves they are. It's funny. I love it. And obviously Avon appreciated it too, which was hilarious. He was very taken aback by that. Oh, God. The freaking Sarah, Nate, and Gary were the Trinity. I love that they refer to them as the Trinity. That's great. Instead of usually it's Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, which I love them as the Trinity too. But I just like how they have them as basically our Trinity, the CW Trinity, and it's awesome. And it makes sense seeing as they're the other shows, the main characters of their shows. But yeah, Sarah, Supergirl, Nate, Oliver, and and then Gary and his interesting Flash suit. I mean, everybody's seemed pretty good. I mean, Gary's wasn't bad. It was pretty good quality, but it wasn't what. And it looked more like well, material wise, it was more like the last. Well, I guess the majority of the Flash suits, the versions, but closer to last season, the fourth season, not so much the one he was wearing in this season. I guess I guess the writers know that the people some people don't take, or they at least prefer the season 4 suit, which I do prefer season 4 suit, but I don't hate the season 5 suit as much as some people. But I did not expect that threw me. That was weird, especially with I was gonna say Kara with Sarah and her interpretation of Supergirl. She's not that cheery, okay, but I love her taking it. And then obviously Nate too with his. I don't know exactly. I mean, obviously everybody was a very interesting take on their characters, and I love there's like who was it? Zari is like, why didn't you just ask the original or the actual Trinity to come do it? And I don't know who it was. I think it was Sarah or Nate was like, well, we asked them, they said no. That's great. That's hilarious. But I am curious though as to why they would say no. I mean, it's the fate of the world. It's in their timeline too that this is happening. So it's in 2019 that the monsters are outed and Neron's planning on taking over the world. They're pretty sure they explained as to why they need their help. So I don't know why any of them would say no. But I guess they were busy at the time. I don't know. Well, let's see. I don't know exactly when the timelines of what's happening is how it aligns with exactly with the others. But they do align enough for them to come into the crossover. But then again, they're also time travelers, so they can show up whenever. I don't know, but it's just I just love that, and it was hilarious. I didn't. That's really weird. But yeah, Gary's definitely looked the oddest, though, I will say. I can't remember what the thing we saw 2 episodes ago, I think, when the episode where Constantine jumped into hell. Is it a puka? Is that what the creature's called? I don't remember the thing with the horns. It's still adorable. The fact that its talent is that it likes to dance and ballet. I think I don't remember now, but it just made it even more adorable. I love it so much. And then poor Frederick, he just wants to sing, man. And the Minotaur too, apparently. They're I think that's what he's saying, which makes sense since he's he's really into music in the first place. I just remember now the episode where where Hank sang to the Minotaur, and that's the same song that he sang to bring back Nate. Man, that was such a nice scene. I loved it. I mean, it was obviously, what's the word? Not campy, but I don't know. It only Legends would have been able to pull this off. I don't think any other show could have used that. But it was very heartfelt. I loved it. I loved that a lot. Oh, and it did answer how exactly they were going to bring Ray out of hell while Neron still has his body. I wasn't sure saying that maybe would Neron be forced out of his body because Ray's back, Jesus. But no, yeah, he can only leave or come to this realm as a token until Neron's expunged from his body, so that makes sense. That was a cool way to answer that. And it also puts a limit on the fairy godmother's powers, which makes sense because the whole, like, even Constantine referenced the Stroke of Midnight thing and all this other stuff. So I like how they explained a couple things I was wondering was I couldn't, like, with Gary's help, in order to be able to essentially kind of defeat Neron on her own in a sense, depending on what Gary wished for. But I was also thinking that maybe he's just too powerful. That there's got to be a limit. But yeah, there is a limit, but on the fairy godmother, she couldn't bring someone back to life. I can't bring people back from the dead.
It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it.
As much as I hated that they were laying this, laying the idea that we could lose Nate and the possibility of it and stuff, but I do like how they brought. Sorry, I think it's gone. I do like how they brought back the deal that he made with Neron in the first place to... there it is. Ow! Oh. You ever sneeze so hard it hurts your chest or your arm? Doesn't do that right now, but sometimes. But, god dang, that hurt a little bit. Anyway, the deal... As I was saying, the deal before the sneezes kept interrupting me. The deal that Ray made with Neron to protect Nate. I figured it was just there, but it was, don't kill him, and I'll give you control. But since they made it so that if Neron kills Nate still, that breaks the deal, and Neron gets forced out of his body, which is obviously what they went for. But it was Nate's idea, so I mean, John didn't force him to. But we knew Nate would do it if given if he had to. If it felt like it was like there was no other way, he would obviously, without hesitation, put his life on the line, especially to get Ray back. And also it would stop Neron, so that would definitely add to that too. But God, I hate that they tricked us, kind of. I mean, they made it so like we were worried that both Nate or Zari or both could be taken away. And they made it so Nate died, but then that made Zari come back, and it's dumb. And then obviously it wasn't because of a lot of people don't care for the Zari Nate relationship. It was because they filmed all of this, like this is all already filmed and edited and everything before the season came back. So it wasn't any backlash. They already had this all planned out and filmed and whatnot. So they just planned all along. God, I'm mad. Now I gotta go check Tyler Ash's Instagram and see what she's saying. I'm freaking pissed, man. Sorry. I love that Gary was kind of like the ringleader of like a circus kind of thing, and he was introducing the legends. And then he even said, what is it? He said, don't call them heroes, call them legends. I love that so much. That was great. Just the intro. I love that. And he even called them Legends of Tomorrow. That was great. And I like that it was it was goofy, but I love that it was essentially it was a kid's show, like when they're the way they were performing and saying their lines, like, oh, why don't we ask them what they have to show us? Just I love just the over the top, like what the whole performance was great up until Tabitha came and ruined it. And these people are these kids are buttheads. Like nobody, I don't think would outwardly just, well, I can't say that for sure, but I would think that they wouldn't just go in an uproar. I figured people would just get it, like a lot of people would just get up and leave before that would happen. But I mean, come on, it's still kind of cool. I mean, yeah, you come to see a superhero show and it turns into basically what seemed like it would have been a musical. But come on, give them a chance at least. You don't even know if they're terrible or not. The monitor, why was the monitor there? Like he was watching them, and whenever they were starting to bring out the monsters, he just shook his head. But look, was he? So that's it with the monitor. That was the only. Does that mean they're not going to be in it? Was that him saying like, yeah, no, these people aren't gonna help? Like what was that? Did he realize it wasn't? Did he know it wasn't gonna work or something? What was the point of him being there? I'm so confused, and I'm not sure his role in that. Like what? Because other parts that he's been in, he's had much bigger roles. This one it was just kind of there, and then I mean, I did think it was funny whenever he showed him eating popcorn, but what was he? He didn't even talk to them about it. They have no idea what's going on. And Barry is the only other person who's met the Monitor. Right? No, wait. Well, apart from Felicity's met him now. But no. The team did as well, is he? It was Kara, both Flashes, Oliver. Who else? In the crossover, I know they had like a standoff. Like they went to address him, or not to confront him. I don't remember everybody that was there. I know those four at least. I'm blanking right now. Obviously the three, the Trinity. I love they're referred to as that. So they also saw him on TV. So like Dig and them. So they've seen the Monitor. I think Felicity saw him on the screen. So she has seen him before. Yeah, I guess that these people, like the Legends for sure, are the only ones that haven't met the Monitor at all. So I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping that's not excluding them from the crossover. That just seems kind of almost like these people are a joke, or these. I mean, he would know about them, so I mean, he wouldn't waste the time to come here to see how they are, see if they're needed to help. I don't know. I'm not sure about that scene exactly. Kind of wish he did more. Okay, so I wasn't entirely sure of Neron's plan. Well, I mean, I figured that his plan was to take over Hell. I didn't know it was taking over Hell and opening the gate to make Earth Hell, essentially. Well, not so he literally said, make Earth Hell again. So I didn't. That is a lot, a lot worse than I thought it was gonna be. I thought he was the souls. Like, is that not what? I mean, it adds more to his power, I guess, or to his stocks or whatever down in Hell. But it was more the fear that he wanted, and that they were siphoning like citywide the fear, which is giving him enough power to open the gate and keep it stable enough, and obviously I guess making it strong enough, I guess, to take the onslaught of how many people or how many demons and whatnot to come out of Hell in the first place. So that was a lot more ambitious than I was expecting it to be. Luckily we stopped it. Well, Nate stopped it, so that kind of sucks for them. We didn't even see how they felt about that. They must have been very disappointed in finding out that that was just ripped away from them, as you deserve. But yeah, that's it for the finale, guys. My God, that was a good finale. That was a great finale, actually. Like I actually loved this season a lot. I mean, I love last season too. Like last season and this season were great. There were some lesser episodes, I guess, in this season, but like all in all, it was fantastic. Like lesser for Legends, like it was still a pretty good episode when an episode was lesser. It just wasn't like as crazy as Legends, I guess normally is. But yeah, another wacky, crazy, but great episode season. I'm so bummed that Zari's gone. That there's no more Tala. They weren't really. I mean, there probably was there's probably like a statement after this, and we're gonna wait to put it out. But I'm just pissed. I mean, maybe they could still maybe bring her on. I don't know, but they don't. The team don't remember her, so there's no really reason to go into that. Maybe they'll meet her, or maybe they know her. I don't know. Like, why is the brother with them? And is he gonna be with them next season too now? And that's just gonna be supposed to, like, we're just gonna get used to that. It just kind of sucks, man. And then we have the values of history. I don't know exactly what that's gonna play into next season. That's gonna be like not a lesser, a less drastic season, but it's not like well, I guess it depends on how she uses them, because they are working for Hell. So maybe there's gonna be some demon, dark magic-y stuff backing them up. Don't know for sure how that works. So yeah, and I don't know if it's just gonna be because Astra works for the Triumvirate, which is very depressing to think about. But she works for them, so is that gonna like their play? Like, are they trying to? Is that gonna have to do anything with next season, or is that just like she's using them for hell, and that doesn't really have any correlation to us in the in at all in like in our like it's not gonna affect us at all. I'm not sure. I mean, I would assume showing that as the end credit or as the end card, like that is gonna have something. That's gotta have something to do with next season. There we go. Could not get that out. I'm not 100% sure. Man, I'm just really bummed about Zari. Like, I can't get over that. That's just gonna be bugging me for a while. Like, it's gonna bug me when it comes back. See, like if he's gonna stay on the team, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna decide to go back for some reason. That's just their way of. Man, so mad. I'm not happy, man. But yeah, guys, that's it for this season for Legends. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me throughout this season. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go and click the button right next to me. And if you want to be here for next season, go ahead and click the subscribe button. If you want to be notified whenever those videos come out, go and click the bell icon down below. Again, guys, thanks for joining me this season. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next season.